Good afternoon, dear all. I, Arundhati Chandorkar, member E-Content Committee, department level. Today, I am going to conduct a session on interactive e-content development using H5UP plugin on WordPress by live demonstration. Before starting with the session, I would like to thank Professor Mukta Takarikar Madam, Head of the Department, Computer Engineering, for giving me this opportunity to conduct such a session, e-content session at department level. Thank you very much, Madam. So today, whatever I have explored to develop the interactive e-content, so that I am going to share with you. So let us start with the session. The outline of the session is like this. So as I said, I have explored whatever I have explored to develop my two interactive e-contents. I will be sharing with you. I am also in learning phase and exploring phase, but at some level I have finalized and fixed the two e-contents with respect to my course, and I have submitted also at subcommittee level, college level. So the efforts or which I took, I really needed. It took like 2 weeks to explore all the things, and apart from the very said objective, like to get to demonstrate the WordPress and all H5P and all things, the sharing whatever I have explored with you all teachers to save your time. So I have what I have my efforts should be useful for you also in developing your interactive course. That is also interactive contents. That is also one of the objective. So outline for the session will be like this. WordPress installation on localhost and H5UP plugin installation. First, I will demonstrate WordPress installation and H5UP plugin on that. Second point in the outline is I will demonstrate by one e-content that is called as interactive course presentation by actually developing it in here in this online mode. Next, one more e-content I will develop in online mode, that is called as image hotspot. And the last these 2 points, presenting the e-contents developed and sharing the e-content. So I am going to club this together. So here I will give you the links of my e-contents in the chat box so that you can interact with it, all the teachers. Why? Because it is in testing phase. So here these 2 points I will be clubbing. So whatever I will be showing or demonstrating, it will be on localhost, and the last 2 points are in testing phase. So for that I have developed a free hosting and domain website, and on that website I have migrated all my contents which I have developed on localhost, and those links I will give you in the chat box, but our focus is on the local host. And last is the query solving from teachers and feedback filling. So this is in general outline for this session. So before that, what I have developed, let me share with you. So the types of interactive e-content developed by me. First, these two interactive e-contents I have developed. First is one interactive video I have developed. What I have done is here is uh, already recorded one video already recorded was with me on my YouTube channel, and in that video itself I have inserted the interactions like bookmarks, list, quizzes and summary with the help of this H5UP plugin. So either way you can do, either it may be a pre-recorded video, or you can plan your video and plan your interactions there. So our focus will be on the interactions like bookmarks, list, quizzes and summary. But this interactive video, this e-content type, I will give you in the chat box the link. You will interact it. My focus will be on totally on interactive course presentation. Second content type which I have developed. So it is an interactive course presentation, some 20 to 25 slides. So a lot many interactions I have added like audio, video, MCQ type questions, images to make it more interactive, video clips you can add. So drag the text true or false, n number of question types I have added, and plus image hotspot also I have added using demo website on so h5up.org. So my focus will be on this in live demonstration after that. After WordPress installation, and the tools used for the development: WordPress on localhost and H5P plugin. That is the first right objective of this session, live demonstration. And last point, for as I said, for sharing with students, I have created these links on my free domain hosting website. So this is in trial phase or like in testing phase. So let us start. Let us start as per the outline. So let me switch off the video to for if any bandwidth issues should not be there. Yeah. So now I hope my screen is visible. If any problems, Madhuri madam, please tell me in between audibility and visibility problem. Let us start with the first point as per the outline, that is installation of WordPress on localhost. So whatever I have explored, whatever I have followed, all the steps I have written here in this PDF, and I will be taking reference of these steps, and I will demonstrate actually the WordPress installation. Each and every minute step I have written. So this way how I have explored. So let us start. The very first step is so go to the URL. This URL, let me open the browser. So the first, I am going to the site, the wordpress.org. When you will visit this site, wordpress.org, you will see like on the screen like this. So here you go to click this button, get WordPress. Let me minimize this window so that you can see. So scroll down, and here you will click this button, download WordPress 5.8. So this is the latest version they have launched, 5.8. So for the sake of like saving the time, I have already downloaded this zip file. So that is the thing. When you click this, you will get a zip file. So that I will show. I'm not downloading it again to save the time. So let me show you that zip file. So already I have stored it in this folder. So this is the zip file, WordPress hyphen 5.7.2. So at that time when I had done this, it was this version 5.7.2. So you should get this zip file as per the latest version just now which I shown you. So now what is the next step is just to extract this zip file, and you should get this WordPress folder. I have kept that WordPress folder also here, so you will need it. We will need it later in installation. That is the first step. So keep this folder ready with you somewhere in your path on your desktop, let us say. So I will show you the steps next. So first step is get on the download that folder, extract also. In first three steps, we are having that WordPress folder with us. Keep it aside. Let us go ahead. So now we'll have to go to apachefriends.org to install XAMPP folder. So I am demonstrating it on Windows machine. because my laptop is having only that OS. A bit it will be here and there for your OS on your device, but I am demonstrating it on Windows machine. So now next is XAMPP folder installation for Windows. And why XAMPP? Because this XAMPP, when you will install this XAMPP, you will get Apache and MySQL support, and WordPress it needs that support, so that before actual installation of WordPress we will need XAMPP folder. So that URL also I have given. Let me go to the browser. I will open one more tab and I will paste the URL here. So you will see something like this. Next major step, XAMPP installation. So you will see like this, and here on this screen you will see download button. So you will have to click on this button, XAMPP for Windows. Again, I am not downloading here in this session. I have downloaded it already. So I will show you, when you click this button, you should get an installer, that is exe. That exe also I will show you here. So something like this you should get for XAMPP installer. So what is the next task is just to install that exe. Just go on doing next, and just don't change any setting. Keep all default settings. Just install this exe of XAMPP installer. It's an installer. Just install it by keeping all by default settings. So once you do this, you should get, I will tell you, you should go to the your C colon, explore it, C colon pe. You should get this XAMPP folder. So already I have installed it here, so I can I'm not installing it again. So already I have done that. So you should get this XAMPP folder. So at your end, if you are doing it from scratch, you should get this XAMPP folder. So this is the XAMPP installation. I will parallelly show you the steps also. So how here, fourth step we have completed. So go to that folder. Yeah. An exe file, I will just again refresh. Click on download XAMPP for Windows button that I showed you, and an exe also I had showed you. So now what to do? You should get that XAMPP folder, C colon XAMPP. I had showed you that XAMPP folder. Go to the, what to do with that XAMPP folder. Go to that folder and start Apache and MySQL. So now I will do this. So here, C colon XAMPP, scroll this XAMPP. Here you will get Apache start. Do this, start this service, minimize this button, because we are doing we are doing our website on localhost. So Apache start you will need, and here you will need MySQL start. So these two steps you will have to follow and minimize it. Let me show you the steps also. Yeah, go to the XAMPP folder and start Apache and MySQL servers. So we have completed first 4 steps. Now fifth step, create one folder named comdept5 site name in the path C colon XAMPP htdocs. I will show you that path. So now next step is we will create our suppose department site in the XAMPP folder. So I will go to C colon XAMPP. All these steps we should follow serially. We will go to the XAMPP, and what is important in XAMPP is your htdocs folder. So htdocs folder. So if you can see here, Arundhati, name Arundhati folder, one folder named Arundhati. So this is my site in which I have installed WordPress and HPPIO plugin. All my interactive content is here in my site named Arundhati. So now I will create one more site named comdept5. So here rename com dept5. Any sound name you can give. So like in exam folder, this htdoc, very important folder. In htdoc, all your sites or your sites data, it will be there. Like Arundhati is one site, com dept5, now it is the demo site. And that's it. So let us go ahead. Now create one folder named com dept5, site name, it is called as site name. So name of our site is com dept5. We have created it. Now what to do? Copy the folder which already we have extracted. I have shown you in that site folder. So I will do that in front of you. So here, so this folder, which the very first step, so just which I have extracted, copy it and go to the XAMPP, C:\XAMPP htdocs, and in our site com dept5, just you will have to paste it. A bit, so 1 or 2 minutes it will need. That's why to save time, I have already downloaded whatever I can. So. Here. So now it is copied. Let us go to the next step. So 5 steps we have completed. We had copied that WordPress folder also in our XAMPP by following our path. Now go to the 6th step. So type the following URL in the browser: localhost phpMyAdmin. Let me open the browser. I will type this localhost phpMyAdmin in my browser, and why it is required, I will have to create one database there. So this is the next step. Localhost phpMyAdmin. So something like this, it should appear on your screen. And here, go to this button, databases. I am creating one database. So here I will have to give the name, database name. I am giving the same name, com dept5 as the site name. It's not mandatory, but just to for the sake of simplicity, I am giving like site name jo hai wahi database ka naam. That's why any name you can give, just to avoid confusion and all. So com dept5, I am giving the name of this database, and I am clicking this create button. So database is created. That's it. That is the end. And go to the next step. Now what we will do, 7th step. So type the following URL in the browser. So actually now we will go for the WordPress installation. So localhost com dept5. I will go to the browser, and here I will type localhost and our site name com dept5. See, when it will open like this, and this is the folder which you have rather we have here copied just now. So this is the folder WordPress ka. Now what to do? Next step. Type the following URL in the browser, go to the WordPress folder of this site, and simply start the installation. So I will start the installation. Go to that folder. Again, one folder is there. This is the thing which we have extracted from WordPress.org. Yeah. So now installation has begun. By default, I am keeping this language, English. Now see the steps. Each step I have recorded here, written. So now after selecting the language, please focus on ninth step. So three parameters, important parameters we'll have to set. Database name, you will have to give the database COM-DEPT5 just now, which we have created, and username and password by default root and blank we will have to provide now. Rest of the two fields don't keep it as it is. I will show you how to do this also. So just see here, database name, username, password. So last two parameters we are not doing anything. So let's go. As I told, this database name. For database name we had done is what we have created is COM DEPT5. So that you will have to provide here, and username you will have to provide as root by default, and password here just erase it. It should be blank. Don't do anything for the last two fields. So I will show you again the steps, very important, and this mandatory. So database name which you have created, root and blank. So run to install. 10th step. That's it. Again I repeat, COMP-DEPT5 is the database name. What I had changed, root name, username is root and password is blank. These two fields I am not changing, and just submit it. And now you run the installation of WordPress. So our WordPress, it is getting installed in COM-DEPT, our department site, COM-DEPT5. So for each site, its own WordPress is there. Like let us say, like for Arundhati, इसका खुद का WordPress, like COM-DEPT5, its own WordPress. Now here some parameters you will have to give, that also I have listed. Please focus on 11th step. So here site title you should give. Any sound good site title you can give, and username and password. So I have written also, and this you should remember. So this root and blank, it's like from admin side, like from their side. So you don't want to remember these 9-step credentials. Only administrator and 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 you will have to remember, without which you cannot go into, or rather log into your WordPress. So these credentials you will need to administer your WordPress site in your COM-DEPT5. Name of the site is COM-DEPT5. So I am showing you that also now. So site title is different and site name is different. So here's any site title you can give. So I am giving it as COM department e-contents. COM department e-contents. And username I am as per my steps. I have written, otherwise I may also forgot. Administrator I am keeping it as username, administrator. And password I am keeping for this demo site as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only this much, these three parameters. You will have to confirm the password, and you will need your email here. So you will need your email. I'm giving my Gmail account, and you will you will click this search engine visibility also. I will repeat. So before actual installation, these credentials you will have to remember, especially username and password. Any username of your choice you can give. I have given here administrator and password as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any good sound site title you can give relevant. You will have to check this checkbox, and here you will need one email ID, and you will have to also check this checkbox. Click this checkbox. So everything I have written in the steps. What next is last after, and just go on installing. Depending on the network speed, let me install. Then install WordPress. Depending on the speed, it gets installed. Yeah, success. It has shown the username also, administrator. Password is our chosen password. It is 123456. So this is the last step, install. So after successful installation, you should get the login window. We have got the login window, and now login using our credentials in step 11, number 11, that is administrator and 123456 on the local host, and start administrating your site on WordPress using WP login. So now I will log in. So I will add administrator and 123456. So this is the look of WordPress. So this is the how we have done successfully the installation of WordPress on localhost uh, with the site like comp.dpt file. So I will pause for a minute for any queries, and then I will go ahead as per the outline for H5P plugin. Yeah, please, anything you want to ask. Just I'm pausing for a minute for any queries, and I will move ahead there. Okay, so let us move ahead as per the outline. Now next is the installation of H5P plugin on the WordPress, which already we have installed on local host. So this WordPress supports n number of plugins, out of which the plugin which is of our interest is H5P plugin for especially it is used for interactive e-content development. So now I will show how to do that. So you will have to go here in plugins and go click this button, add new, and just see in number of plugins it is showing. So directly I will search my plugin of my interest. So it is there, interactive content H5P plugin. So now I will go click install now. It's installing. It is showing installed. So let us activate it. Okay, so it is activated. Yeah, when you will activate, you will see here like H5P content tab on our WordPress site, H5P content. So if you see this tab here, explore it, all H5P content you will see here. As per you go on developing, here you can add new content. So I'm showing you this, demonstrating some libraries and results also you will see here of the results of the interactions. So now let us start by our new presentation. So it's loading. Yeah. So H5P plugin I have installed in front of you already. WordPress tha uspe. Now we will create as per our objective or outline the very first type of e-content, very simple, that is interactive course presentation. If you scroll this, see here 44 types of e-contents it is allowing H5P plugin. So whatever I have explored, I will be sharing with you. So, and it's very simple to start with WordPress. That's why because H5UP also supports, or it can be installed on Moodle also and Drupal also. But WordPress, it's very simple to start. So without WordPress or Moodle or Drupal, you cannot install H5UP. And why we require H5UP? Obviously for interactive content development. So again, my focus will be on interactive content development, not on the website development. So only like H5OP, it is like need is like WordPress is the base. That's why I installed WordPress. So my focus is totally on interactive content development using H5OP plugin. So let us start. So if just I will scroll again. So n number of things you can see here: interactive video, course presentation, multiple choice, quiz. All these components they help you in developing interactive e-content. Image hotspot is there, accord edition. N number of things are there. Question types. If you scroll for P4, I think yeah, it is supporting. So as per our course contents, or as per our choice, as per our vision, we can go ahead with any of the interactive content. So let us start with course presentation. I will be focusing on course presentation. So install it. Each e-content type you will have to install it first. So just wait. We'll wait. I don't know why it is taking time. So when I had done it, it was like just a minute. I don't know. It should get installed. Yeah, course presentation successfully installed. It took a lot of time today. Okay, let us go ahead. So now start using it. So something like this you will see on your screen. So as teachers, our normal like habit or practice is to use a PowerPoint presentation. So it is very similar to PowerPoint presentation, but in PowerPoint presentation PPT, what we do as a teacher, like we just go on typing on slides itself. So this is not the case here. So some controls H5UP plugin has given. So using those controls only, you will have to prepare your slides. So for writing a single statement also, you will have to use the text box. And plus what is the difference between traditional e-content and interactive e-content is like here especially interactions we are student interactions we are including with like through some question answers, and the results are also we are getting. So that is the speciality of this H5UP or interactive. How to make it interactive? So in traditional presentation, we cannot, like let us say with PowerPoint, we cannot include the interactions. So that's why. So now it is a need of our in this online teaching learning. So that is the difference between traditional or your video lecture or e-content and interactive. So interactions are important. Here I will be showing you, demonstrating you a simple presentation. But before that, just I will tell you about the controls. So like one by one. So one text box control it is given. So whatever you are going to write, text obviously you will need to prepare your presentation. So you can use this control. So links you can insert here from this control. So one more control, image it is given by H5UP. So to make it more interactive or like innovative, some as per your contents, you can insert images also. So I had done it in my course presentation or with respect to my course. So some shapes, audio, video clips also you can insert in your presentation. You can navigate to the slides. So suppose 25 slides are there and you want to take the reference here and there, you can use this button. As video, some audio clips also you can include. I have included it. So whatever controls I have used, I will be demonstrating those to you. And number of controls are there. On the top of that, later on you also can explore. It's very simple and user friendly. So audio, video, image, and then after this point, question categories they have started. So fill in the blanks, you can use single choice set, MCQs. MCQs I have used, I will demonstrate because I have done that. True or false is there, drag and drop is there, summary, and number of question types are there. If you press these three dots, again a lot of controls are there. So whatever I have explored, I will tell you. Now drag the text. Each and every question type, it is having its own like syntax. So that is the thing to tell you. Obviously, true and false, it is a different syntax. Multiple choice, it is different syntax. So drag the text like solving the puzzles and number of things and like interactive things, innovative questions you can frame. So all these controls you can go ahead, explore. Some video, interactive video also button it is given. You can use this also here, and Twitter interface is also given. So like I am breaking it into two parts. First part is using such these some controls you can prepare your presentation to convince your concept to the students, and using these question controls you can, or rather these are the interactions, using this you can frame the questions and give this presentation to the students, and students will learn the concepts, interact with the presentations or slides, solve the questions, you will be getting the results. But one thing like I should tell you, or what I feel is like here this is a presentation, interactive presentation. It is not a video lecture. So what I have done in that, I am very precise in making this content. So whatever I am writing on my slide, whatever images I am inserting in my slide, or whatever I am speaking per slide or in some slides through this audio content, audio control, I am very precise to that particular slide only. Why? Because it is like not normal teaching. In video lecture we can elaborate, like we go on speaking, so that when I give it to my student will just go on exploring the slides, go on clicking the slides, and within that whatever it is in that slide, he or she, that student can listen to this audio, see this video, see the images, only very precise text. And why? Because whatever I am including in the slides, based on the same, I am asking or I am framing the questions with this rest of the controls. So I am breaking this presentation into two parts. First part is convincing the concepts, again interact innovatively, or some images, audio, video to the student, and rest of the part framing the questions based only on the concepts which are included in the slides. It's not like normal video. So let us start. And one more thing is, like PowerPoint presentation, this plugin, H5UP plugin on this component, especially course presentation, it is not giving us the slide background. So let us start with that. So here some more controls: add new slide, close slide, slide background, move slide left, move slide right, and delete slide. So with the help of these controls, you can handle your slides. So now I am adding, sorry, I am setting the slide background. I am pressing this control and here I am adding it from my desktop. So all the resources already are with me. So I am adding this our college and department background. That's it. Yeah. So this background I have added. Now if you add more slides, it will be having the same background. So let us start with the very first controls, text. So suppose I want to give the slide title. So text control. Here simply in the text box you will have to give the slide title. So here you can change the fonts also and you press the done. So it will appear here and I am fitting it here. Types of fruits, suppose. Now I will show you the image component. Image component. I will choose the one image from my desktop and I will add it. Done. So this it is there. Types of fruits. Suppose I am teaching to my students different types of fruits. So image component I have explored. I have demonstrated. So like sorry. I have not saved it. Sorry. So create button and update button always at this side. You should remember. So all that background setting and all it is lost. So when you press done button, uh, when you install this course presentation and use some controls like text and image and done button, it's not sufficient. Your means all it is lost. So first you will have to save that presentation. So that is also the thing. Sorry. I will have to do. I will show you first that create. So let me save this first. Create, and before saving, I should give the title. Types of fruit. Demo 5 suppose. And let me create it. So it is getting created on H5P plugin on WordPress in our computer department 5 site website. You will have to create it, and once you create it and you as and when you go on adding the slides, you keep on updating it after 2 or 3 slides. Otherwise the same thing it can happen to you. Just know what happened to me. So all your efforts are lost. So here it is created, types of fruits demo 5. So here result mode is there and edit mode is also there. So now I am going to edit mode. Edit mode. Again, let me give the title. A bit time is wasted. Types of fruits. Happens because we are not habitual to this and we are habitual to PowerPoint. So like when you press done, we think that it is like it is done means it is created. So create, you will have to do heading. So when I press done, it will be here. So let me insert the background also. Yeah, I have inserted the background also, and I have adjusted my title here. Types of fruits. Done. Yeah, now just see, create button has gone. Now update. You keep on updating. So just I will show 2 or 3 slides and then I will press that update. So types of fruits. Then one image I will insert now. Again repetition. Some image I will show you. And here I will press done. Don't forget update button. So types of fruits and image. Now I will show you the audio component. So what my plan is, like on this slide, I will introduce some audio clip. So especially for this session, I have recorded my audio clips per slide. And the thing is that I have recorded it with my mobile, any recorder you can use, but it allows only .wav files. So on my mobile, I have pre-recorded some audio clips related to my contents, like types of fruits, and like banana is there, guava is there, orange is there. Precise audio clips, very simple. .aac file I got on my mobile. I copied it from my mobile to my laptop, and using simple online converter, I have converted that .aac file to .wav file, because the requirement of H5P plugin for this audio component is .wav file. So you will have to do it this. So any recorder you can use, but WAV file you will need. So I'm showing you this component now, audio component. So here, so I'm uploading from my desktop. Here, any URL also you can give, YouTube clip also. So here, types of fruits. If you can see these WAV files, I have already converted from my .aac to WAV, and already I have kept it for this session. So I'm just giving that path, types of fruits, open. So here it has occurred, only it allows .wav, and done. So that, just see this interactive component, it has appeared here, and you can adjust it anywhere. So using this you can edit. What is the thing of this regarding this audio component, audio clip or WAV file is, you will have to attach it through here, through this interface from your desktop. Plus you will have to enable the enable autoplay button, so that when the student will go to that particular slide, it will be played. Otherwise, if you don't enable this autoplay, student will have to play it. And sometimes students, they forget, just they will just only read the text and they will not play your clip. So I do it here, enable autoplay, that is the only thing, and you press done. So it will be autoplayed. So let me insert one more slide. Add a new slide. Add new slide, and suppose here uh, I am explaining about banana. Banana, done. Next slide. So suppose, so now I will here again I will use image component. So the focus is on, obviously not on the contents, these are not related to any course. Focus is on the controls to make the presentation. So banana image I have done and done. So banana, it will appear here. Again, one more text box you can take, and you can write, as I said, whatever you are writing in the slide, student is going to read it, and accordingly he or she will answer the questions. So I am writing the banana is yellow color. So I will ask questions on yellow, the colors having yellow color. You can increase as you know it. It's you as a teachers, we adjust all these fonts and all for uniformity. So banana is having all yellow color. Suppose done. So I have given the information of banana also here, a picture of banana, and plus I will speak also. So I will about banana. So I will add one more audio. As I said already, I had done wow file. So I will speak something about banana here, and I will enable autoplay. I will done. Okay. So now here. Yeah. So now here that control has come. So you can press move it here. So that's it. So one more slide I will show you for one more fruit, that is apple. Image of apple you can add. Any with respect to your course, you obviously we will be mapping. Here I will add the audio clip also for banana. Sorry, apple. So wow file already is with me. Apple audio. I will speak also. Done. And I will write something about banana here using text box. Sorry, apple. Apple is red. Apple is red. Color. Apple is red. Done. So you can adjust it. Now let me click this update button. Otherwise, all my efforts will get lost. Update. So it is getting saved in H5UP on localhost on WordPress and in our department site COM-DEPT 5 उस पे सब चल रहा है. So this also this I have experienced lot of time. After making 5 to 10 slides, I forgot to update, and all my efforts lost again right from the scratch, because we are not habitual with this. We are habitual with PPT, PowerPoint. Yeah. So I think two fruits are enough to save the time, because it's up to 3 होने आया है. So like a lot of things to explore. So now I think I will show you the view mode, how it looks like from student side. So results and view. Suppose so student clicks it here, suppose, and here please, can anybody tell me whether have you listened this control? Madhuri madam?
Yes, ma'am. No.
Madhuri madam?
Yes, hello, madam.
Yeah, have you listened this, what I have played?
No.
Okay. So I think I should include computer sound.
Yes, try once.
Yeah. Please, just a minute. Include computer sound. Yeah, it is there, computer sound. Please tell me now. I am replaying it. So here we are in view mode.
Ma'am, you should toggle the screen. MS Teams window is visible now.
Okay. Sorry, share the screen again. Share the screen and include computer sound and share the screen. Okay, thank you, madam. Now, Madhuri madam?
Yes, it's visible.
So now I'm playing the clip and just listen.
Hello dear all. Today I am going to teach you types of fruits with the help of this interactive course presentation.
Madhuri madam?
Yes, yes, it was audible.
Okay, thank you. So like this, as a student, I am interacting with this. So I think I have forgot this auto play button. So just see here only you came to know. The student should look to that. Yeah, there is audio clip, and he should interact with the audio clip like this. Let us go ahead. So second slide.
This is banana. It is having yellow color.
Ha. So now here autoplay I have enabled. So in the two slides itself it is been tested. So student will see this, yeah, something picture of banana is there, something it is written about banana, and so like some teacher is like speaking something about banana precise to that particular slide, because next part is yet to come, questions. So next slide. Here also I have not enabled the autoplay. So as a student, suppose, yeah, I can see a banana picture is there. Sorry, apple picture is there, and apple is red. It is written here. Some title apple is there, and as a student, suppose I will click this, and I am curious what the teacher is saying. Like, so I am playing this for you.
This is apple. It is having red color.
That's it. So this is like a view or mode. So let us go to the next part, uh, question framing. So again, I will go to the edit mode. Okay. Mm, yeah. So I will add one more slide. Now I will show you the interactions. Next part. So please. Using edit, you can go. Suppose to be. So in one question, I will show you. Uh, Let us start from true or false. True or false. So type question here. Mm, so I will type like banana is red to test the understanding of students. So I will set it a false question answer and press done. So this is it will appear on the screen, your slide. So what I have typed, banana is red, and I have enabled the correct answer. All whatever this look, it is given by the infrastructure H5UP plugin. So this is the first interaction I have demonstrated. Simple true and false question. So let me introduce one, two or three interactions, and then we will play the course presentation. So like again here I will talk for some 2 minutes why it is important, or why all these. So like suppose you are a lecturer, or suppose you want to convince your concept for the students, a very complex concept, and I obviously teachers, you as a teacher, we will break this complex concept suppose in 5 parts. And some 20-minute presentation you are preparing interactive presentation using this H5UP. So what happens, it is like in a class, there are variety of students like below average, average, above average. So if you deliver your lecture whole, like all 5 points in the outline, bright students or above average students, they can grasp easily. And after that, if you just insert your interactions like questions, they can easily solve it. But if you break your presentation like this, first part of your concept, followed by some questions based on first part, then second part, followed, then questions on the second part, then third part, and so on and so forth up to fifth part, and the questions on the fifth part. So like this, it will be really beneficial to the below average students and average students also. Why? Because it will motivate them. Like, yeah, I have understood first part. Now I can solve the first questions on the first part. Confident, go ahead, with the second part, third part, and that. So it is what I find it interesting, and I am applying in my class also. So that is the thing. So incremental learning, it is like advantage apart from interactive and innovative. So let me show you one or two more questions, and then we will play this. Again, I am adding new slide. Per slide, I am inserting one quiz. So next quiz. So quiz done. One more quiz. What should I show you? I will show you drag the text. What I tried. Drag text. Drag the text component. And just here some I am demonstrating, and for it's the what is the user friendliness for all the components. It's a nice help it is given, so I tried with that help only. So you can also try, it's very user friendly. So now here drag the words, so directly here you can go. So I will show you how to write the question uh, in their syntax. So I will write banana is in star. I will write yellow because I have taught banana is yellow. Banana is yellow, and apple stars. I will write the answer red. So it will show you questions. Star, red, star. So like this, I have framed the question based on what I have taught through my slides. Banana is yellow, apple is red. Answers I am expecting so that they will match yellow and red. So all the rest of the things I haven't explored, the score and all. If you want to go ahead, you can go ahead. So simply I am following their or I am getting the result as per their what you can say settings. So for these questions, let us say H5UP gives 2 marks. So that I am relying on their settings. So when I press done, so something like this, it will appear on your slide. So just see. The beauty of this is like drag the words into the correct boxes. This sentence also it is given by H5UP plugin. Only what I have written, banana is and apple is, and this is my thing, and this check and all it is given by H5UP plugin. So the framework it is given by H5UP plugin. So drag the words into the correct boxes. So I think these two questions only are sufficient. So rest of the questions you can try. So let me show you first the view mode of this. So because a number of things in the outline also are to be covered. So like this you can explore next all types of questions. It's very interesting to explore the questions. Like from teacher side, it's like a lot of efforts to make a one presentation. But from learner side, if you give such a presentation to learners, they will be definitely they will benefit out of it. But from teacher side, a lot of efforts like we'll have to think our concepts and our questions, and we'll have to make the interactions and like that. But it's from learner side, it's very beneficial. So let me update first, otherwise my efforts will get lost. And once you are habitual about this H5UP, your speed obviously it will increase for making the e-contents. At first you will find, yeah, it is taking a lot of time and all. Once you are having the practice and good hand on it, it's nothing difficult. Same is the case for interactive video also. So it is getting updated. Okay, I will now show in the view mode. all sound I have already included. Just see here some circles it has given. Means circles means there are interaction. So if you give it to your students, students will see something conceptual. Means I will have to understand something, and with this circle, students will come to know that yeah, here are some questions. Maybe there are questions. So I will go to the question. Banana is red. So student, as a student, I am selecting false. Check. So here, this is given by infrastructure, H5UP, 1 mark. Again, I will, as a student, I am going to the next slide. And here on this slide, yeah, I came to know with this circle, something is there, quiz is there. I learned previous slides, listen the teacher's audio, see in the video and all, and then now I am in a position as a student to solve the quiz. So something is like here I can see banana is something is like this, and apple is, so here student will come to know that, yeah, drag and drop, drag the text simply. Banana is, so student will just drag the text. So all it is given by infrastructure. Only as a user, you will have to fit your question and check. So 2 marks given by the H5OP. So I again said it is up to you also. I am relying on their marks. So that I have not explored the range and all. That's it. So this is the interactive course presentation, and very important or nice thing is, let me show you the summary also, because we are in view mode. So very important. So like Coursera, so when you, it's going the giving the summary. So when you will give this presentation to your student will interact, solve the quizzes, get the marks, and he will be definitely happy to see, yeah, out of marks I have got. So like this, and these marks, they are we can see this is a feedback loop. So on our site, on our local host, we can see these marks also. So like this, it's a nice closing of teaching learning process, like from teacher to learner, again from learner to teacher, the feedback loop. So what I find the benefit of this H5 plugin, I am sharing with you. So that's it. That is the end of course presentation, interactive course presentation, e-content. Let me show you the results also, these 3. So as a student, I have interacted with it on my local host only. So here, go here. First, I will show you all H5UP content. So this is the H5UP content. Just now I demonstrated. Type of fruit demo 5. This is my title. Content type is course presentation. Author is administrator. So that this is our WordPress login, WordPress user. Last modified and all this you can see. And here the results are also there. My results. Yeah. See here, types of fruits demo 5. Just now I demonstrated. Score. I am interested to show you this feedback loop 3. Score hame mila. So like it's like we are giving it to students. It's not like in online mode, and the feedback also is with us. So like this we can explore more. So date and all, time spent. So that is the end from my side for this type of e-content, that is interactive course presentation. I will pause for 1 or 2 minutes, and then I will show you the next. Anything, please, you can, means, if any queries, you can please ask.
Shilpa, yeah, it was a nice session. I could not attend fully because some teachers are coming for some other work.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Yes.
No problem. Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, I will go ahead. So not queries. So I will go to the next. Yeah. So last 45 minutes, so I will have to plan accordingly. So next component in the outline, like I will demonstrate now one more interactive e-content. that is called as image hotspot. Okay, so let us start. So the our means my journey to for this development of e-content, it had started from this demo website. So then from demo website there are some limitations, so I gone for localhost, and from localhost I migrated all my contents to my free website. So that is the journey started from this demo website, very nice site. So h5p.org. So I am demonstrating the next e-content, that is image hotspot, using this demo website. So what you will have to done is you will have to sign up in this demo website. Already I have signed up. So for sign up, nothing great, only some email and password you will need. So at your end also you can try. So I'm directly login. I'm directly login. So here I will sign in, and I will show you the next. So now we are not on localhost, we are using demo website. So this is also one you can, it's H5P only, but this demo website, it is having some limitations. So that's why we have shifted to localhost. So here what is the thing is, whatever you develop here in this demo website, it will be submitted here, and your name, it appears, or it is your e-content. So something about this site. So see here, it's my login and some contents I have developed. So these are my contents. These my contents means I have submitted it through this site. So whenever you will give the link of these contents to students, or you can, if you want to include the link of the e-contents using this demo website, that site will, the student will see that site look, but your name also submitted by you, teacher's name also. So that I have tried. That's why in the outline I have stated, after the course presentation I will show you image hotspot, and I will include that image hotspot in the course presentation. So this is the site look. So now we will start creating image hotspot. That is next interactive e-content as per the outline. First we have completed, that is interactive course presentation. So create interactive e-content, like, so same look, obviously it is H5UP. So now here you can see n number of e-contents, e-content types. So here I am focusing on image hotspot. So now it has started. So title I will give like, I will give explore types of fruits. I am giving it to students to explore. Explore types of fruits. Any title you can give. And here now image hotspot. What is it? So some image is there with you. So let us parallelly I will do it also. Image I have given. So this in continuation with my previous presentation, I am including this hotspot in my presentation also. So what my objective is, or what is in my mind is, here is a fruit basket consisting of n number of fruits. So for each fruit, I will give a hotspot, and on that hotspot again I will write something about that fruit, so that it will be like more interactive, and I will include that in my slide also. So when student will come to that slide, that student will just explore all the hotspots. So only 2 hotspots I will show. So suppose 5 to 6 fruits are there: banana, guava, orange, grapes are there, and apple is there. Only 1 or 2 hotspots I will show you. So now we are in, I am demonstrating image hotspot content, image hotspot interactive e-content. So here I have added the image on which I want to give the hotspot. Obviously, we will be mapping to our courses. In our courses, suppose some image is there, and with the you will have to explain each and part, every part through that image. You can definitely use it. I have used it with respect to my course, so that those links I will give you in the chat box. So now here, if you see hotspot icon, so preferred icon, so plus sign here. So how you will like to, how you will means like to have your image hotspot. So plus, minus, times, that sign I am preferring plus. Color also you can change of your hotspot. I am keeping this violet color. Now image here आया आपका. So now I want to give this hotspot to banana. So I will move that. I will give this hotspot to banana. I am in edit mode. So go ahead. So now here, what to write, what to do with that hotspot. So when the student will press that hotspot, what should be? So H5 people again has given us 3 components. When the student explores that hotspot, clicks that hotspot, either he can see the text, or he or she can see the video, or the student can see the image. So these 3 you can, what to give on that hotspot, I am telling. So here, add item, content item, I am giving with text. So here again I will write, when the student clicks that hotspot, banana pe, so I will write banana same is yellow. Banana is yellow, suppose. Then add item. One item already I have added, banana is yellow. I will add image also. I have added video for time being. I am not adding. So 2 components I have added on that hotspot banana ka. Now I will add hotspot. So here pehla hotspot ho gaya. Let us check it first. So like this, you go on adding the hotspots. 5 fruits, 5 hotspots. So let me save it. I am doing in my site or H5P. Sorry, H5P है. So like this site पे है हम लोग h5up.org पे. So ये hotspot हो गया. Now as a student, when I will click this hotspot, I will see like this. So like it's interactive. So here video का भी facility है. Video clip also you can give. So I think only 1 fruit is okay. So rest of the things you can explore. So now I will show you how to include these hotspot in my presentation. Simple. So if you can remember while delivering that course presentation, link component was there. So through that link component, I will give the link of this hotspot. So how? So I think 1 hotspot is sufficient. Again, I repeat. So map it to your course. If any image is there with respect to your content, and you want to explain some parts like 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can just give the hotspots, and the student will click the hotspots and come to know about what is that. First part, second part, third part, like this fruit basket. So here, yeah, I am in my site. I will show you. My account. हाँ, ये किया था हमने अभी. Explore types of fruits. So ये पहले के है मेरे, and this is explore. This is our title. Just now which I have demonstrated. That is image hotspot component. So here link का अभी. So if you right click this, you can copy the link address and save the link also. And that link, simple, that link I am including in my course presentation. So I will show you the user mode also. This is admin mode because I have login into my site, into this h5up.org. I will copy this link. Sorry, just a minute. I will copy this link address and I will as a normal user, I will paste it here. So see. So site look to milega आपको, and you will this is the user mode. So you will see that hotspot. You can interact easily. So in user mode also I had shown you, and as I told here my name, teacher's name it has occurred. Teacher का नाम आता है. So it is done by the teacher. So when you include this in your presentation, student will come to know that you had done it. So let me show you that also, and then I will pause for a minute. Just a minute. Local host, huh? My results, yeah. So where was I? My all HYUP content. So let us again come back to our interactive course presentation. Types of fruits demo 5, which I have demonstrated. I will now edit. I will now edit. I am in edit mode. I will add a new slide. Now I will give the link. So it is a link, suppose. What I say, link. Done. So here link component. Link. So here you will have to paste that link. ये वाला. Not many tabs are there. हाँ, so इधर आपको पेस्ट करना है. So now this is a WordPress look and H5P. लोकल होस्ट पे आए हम लोग साइट से. इधर आपको पेस्ट करना है. And done. So let me update it and show you the view mode. It is updating on localhost WordPress computer department site H5UP plugin. It is taking time. So what I have done, parallelly I will speak also on demo website h5up.org where I have created one interactive image content that is called as image hotspot, and I have preserved that link, and I am just using that link in my course presentation through link component. Link control given by H5UP. Yeah, it has come. Now we will play it. It's in view mode only. Results. We will play it. यहाँ पे आया हूँ. Just yeah. Yeah, and the slides they just go, they lose the sequence. That's why while inserting new slide you should be at the end. Otherwise there is a slide mover also. You can move left and right, so you arrange your slides. So that happens. So this when I am in view mode now, and I am pressing this new link. So this site look also students they will get. So and here my name, teacher's name, and they can explore what I have done. That's it. So, and one more facility is also there in that website, h5up.org. You can download your content as a .h5up file, and you can upload that .h5up file in localhost, on localhost. That is also one way to give the link. So in here, as it is opened through site, if you follow the second way method, it will open on the local host. So image hotspot will open either through site look मिलेगा students को, otherwise it will open on local host. So that facility is also there. So shall I show you that? I will see, have to see the time also. So edit. No, sorry, not edit. Open. Yeah, that facility. So reuse. So it is ready. Image component, it is ready. Image hotspot is ready. So if you want to download it, reuse पे है. If you press reuse, you can download. यहाँ H5UP आपका download हो गया from demo website. It's getting downloaded, I think. Downloads. Yeah, H5UP. So that .h5up, you can download it also. So now I will. You have this in on your device, and then have this on your device. Then yeah. So I will show you that also in 5 minutes. Add new. हाँ, so add new है तो यहाँ पे either you can create your e-content from scratch or you can upload. So ये upload button है. So using this upload button you can upload that .hp file जो मैंने website से download किया. So you will get it here on your local host and वो तब आपको local host का link देना पड़ेगा there. So shall I show you that? Upload a file. But interactive video का .h5up I am not in. I failed to upload. I don't know why. Course presentation. Sorry, image hotspot I can upload, and for some components I couldn't upload. I tried a lot many times. For this course presentation also it was not doing image hotspot ka .h5up. So the thing is that for each interactive component uska .h5up generate hota hai, and you can download it and upload it, but for some I couldn't. I am still in the learning phase of that. So here I will give path. .h5 मिल गया हमें साइट में से का. So now I am using it, uploading here. On localhost पे आए हम लोग. Image hotspot was uploaded successfully. तो ये मिल गया हमें. So now copy. Content is copy. Sorry. So it's uploaded. Image hotspot हमारा आया इधर. And now I press. क्रिएट नया है ये क्रिएट. ये अपना लोकल होस्ट पे आया. So 2 ways I have shown you. On demo website, directly from demo website, you h5up.org से you can give that link to students, but your website look will be visible to the students, but your name will be there. Otherwise you can download that .h5up and upload it on the local host. So this type of view the students will get local host. So I will pause. That is the end of the second interactive component, e-content component, that is image hotspot. So as per the outline we have covered we have covered WordPress installation on localhost, H5UP plugin also. I have demonstrated actually developing one interactive course presentation using that fruit content was fruit basket, and one more image hotspot also related to it I had shown you using demo website www.h5up.org, which was relevant to my content. And last two things now I will give you it in the chat box. So I will pause, or rather I will just continue for 5 minutes and then I will pause. So about last two, what I told, what I shared with you. So presenting the e-contents developed using H5UP plugin. So here what we had seen throughout this session, I was working on localhost. As a means only I can interact with my contents. So that I am skipping. My plan was like to just actually show you through screen sharing just by interacting with my own contents on the local host. So instead of that, what I am I had explored more, and which is in testing phase, I will give those links to you. You interact with my e-content from your side. So for that, sharing the e-contents hosted on WordPress based free website with teachers. It is in testing phase. So for this point, I am elaborating on this point. In this my journey, I was interacting on. I was in my local host only. So I thought how I will give the my links to the students. Obviously, it is a share. It should be shareable. So for that, I searched a lot of things like domains and hosting sites. Especially for start, it's initially for as obviously for free. So I came to know about Infinity Free site. So at my level, it's up to your choice, like which website hosting, and either you go for free or paid. So that's why I am not focusing on that. So, but I am just giving the name Infinity Free. With the help of Infinity Free site, in that site I have created one account and created my own website only to host my contents, migrate my contents from local host to the on my own website. Again, my focus it's not on website development only. I am using that website as a means to give the link to the students. So those links also I will give you, and it is in testing phase. So please help me interact with my content through those links on my free domain hosting website, and tell me the scope of improvement, because I am also in learning phase. So whatever I have explored, I am sharing with you. And last is query solving and feedback. So I will show you the links. I will give the links to you also. And that is the, I think, end from my side. Any queries are welcome, and feedback also I will paste. So let me paste the links in the chat box. Any queries, please ask. And please interact it with my content and tell me the scope of improvement. It's really nice to have our computer department staff here in my session. So definitely your suggestions, your means guidance, it will help me to improve further, obviously. That's why. So this one link I have given, second also I will paste. So these two e-contents are with respect to my course. One is interactive video and one is interactive course presentation. Please interact with it and give me suggestions. Any suggestion obviously is welcome for the further growth. Thank you from my side. Any queries I will hear.
मॅडम या कंटेंटची लायनेक्स फिजिबिलिटी काय आहे?
Actually, sir, I haven't tried on Linux. On Windows, I have explored. So further, I will explore. Yeah.
Windows, except Pune University or Indian University. So what is the Linux feasibility? That is also very important.
Yes, 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 definitely. Yeah, I will take the
And then
suggestion
in
and yes.
second presentation,
Yeah.
that you logged into the website, yeah, some website that
Yes,
H5UP.
yes. H5up.org.
But so then you have uploaded your content out there, na?
Created, yeah.
Yeah. So you have lost your copyright. Then what you are going to do now?
Actually, sir, it is a demo website, and like
No,
not many.
whatever it is, when it is somebody goes out of your machine, then
Hmm.
you are not owner of that content.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I have read about that also. So it is just for the users which are trying their interactive contents, and that's why some like it is not with respect to the course. Some trials we can take with
Okay,
the
thank
help.
you. Good present.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any other? And please feel the feedback Madhuri madam already had pasted, so it will definitely helpful for me for my growth, like in the this e-content committee and journey of my content development. And I hope it will for 2 hours you are listening to me, and it will be like helpful for you, and definitely you will apply it in your e-content. That's the end from my side. Anything you want to ask? Almost everything I have covered. Interactive video also I have given the link. So a bit about, so time is there. I will speak about interactive video. If you are interacting through chat box to my content, you can see my video. So this is one more type of e-content. So in the already recorded video I have given, I have recorded it using OBS Studio, and in so that the teachers should be visible there. So that actually that is a need of our, because when the teacher is not visible, the students they like that is a bond like between teacher and student. So teacher should be like visible in the video. So that's why I preferred OBS Studio. It's my traditional video, normal broadcasting video, no interactions. So I have uploaded that video on my YouTube channel, and there is a facility given by H5UP that you can give that link of YouTube channel, and then in the existing video you can add interactions. So please go through that interactive video also. So what interactions I have added I will share. So if you open that video, you will see bookmarks. So if you want to jump, so bookmarks, it's like normal bookmarks. I have that facility is there in H5UP, plus learning outcomes. You can frame, or you can insert in between learning outcomes, like it will flag somewhere at the beginning, mission vision, after mission vision, let us say. So students will interact. Yeah, press that button. Yeah, some learning outcomes for this session. Go ahead, and like this, you can just traverse that video. And some questions also I have inserted in that video. And again, feedback system is there. So when the student will interact with that interactive video, he will interact using what bookmarks. Hey, list, using list component, he will see learning outcomes. Say conclusion also is there. For conclusion also you can use list, and a number of questions that student will solve, and again feedback we will be receiving. So this a bit about second e-content, and all I have shared, and I will share the resources also, steps for the PDF. And I am still in learning phase. I am exploring. So as Joshi sir has said, the suggestions and it's right guidance. Copyright is always there, the issue. And Linux, he is saying obviously. So all we are going for open source. Obviously, Windows is not the solution, but just for I am having that on operating system only on my laptop, and so I'm working from home, and so within 15 days, I just for full day, so there was no load, so I just was in the loop with this. Like first I tried demo website, then I came to know that some limitations, then I tried localhost, did some survey, and then I think how to give it to students. Then I migrated that contents to the free website and all that. So definitely, sir, all teacher suggestion I will take into account and explore further. Thank you very much for listening and giving me the guidance and suggestions also. 15 minutes are there. Still, I am here to if you any queries. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will just keep a record for the sake of record. Attendance I am downloading. Anything you want to you unmute or you can put it in the chat box also, and please interact with the links which I have shared in the chat box, and please fill the feedback also. And I would like to thank Madhuri madam also for the help for this session. Thank you, Madhuri madam. Let me download the attendance. I will paste the PDF of the steps also in the chat box. So those steps you can follow, and if you want or if you wish to go for WordPress, you can install it. Let me close that PDF and I will put it in the chat box. Steps, I will attach it here. Yeah, I have attached the steps in the chat box also. Gudkar madam is saying, can you send? Yeah, sure. I will send the steps on email also. No problem. Thank you. Any thing? Anybody has interacted and say something about my e-contents? Please tell me in last 10 minutes. Whether first check it whether it is opening. I tried a lot on lot of devices. Some devices it was opening and some were not. Yesterday also I tried. Anybody has opened the links and tested, means interacted. Okay, any not if not any queries, so I think we should end. Thank you all for listening and giving me the suggestions.
Yeah, thank you, Shilpa.
Okay, thank you, madam, for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, good initiative. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Shall we end, madam?
Yes, yes. If no queries, we can.
Yeah. Preeti Jain madam is saying yes, link is working. Thank you, Preeti madam. Okay. Thank you all for your suggestions and listening. Preeti madam.
Yes, Shilpa ma'am, I checked it. It's working. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Live in testing done in live session. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
All. Both are opening.
when I tried to prepare that now,
Ah,
and I
ah,
have certain videos on H5P
ah,
prepared it,
ah,
but it was showing for the limited, I mean, to get expires, limited
ah.
duration.
Okay. Now just you can try. Thanks. Yeah, Pranjali madam is saying link is working. Okay. So yeah, that is a motivation for me. You have tested it also, given the suggestions also. All your comments are welcome and thanks. Okay, so we will end now. 10 minutes before 10 minutes. So according to my planning, I think I had done all with all. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you. I will end the meeting now. Yeah, I will stop the recording so that it will be reused and then end.